Okay, folks, well, the first step in building a tortoise house for the winter, sure enough, was clearing out this old horse shed. I'm going to end up using a 12-foot by 24-foot section for my tortoises. And I'm going to have a nesting area in here. And since this area seems to be opened up, and I'm going to close this door off completely and insulate it and only have this as an access door, I think I'm going to put the nesting area right in here. And I'm thinking it'll probably be maybe something like a 3-foot by 6-foot area, or maybe a 4-foot by 6-foot area. But the first step today, besides going to the Home Depot and spending $500 on lumber and special vapor barriers and insulation to work on this floor, is sealing off some of these cracks and gaps. So I went around and I saw everywhere that had a crack and gap that I could see daylight outside, which I got kind of lucky. The only place was this door, which was an access door for the horses. So I did the inside and the outside of that with triple expanding foam, and you're not going to see any of that anyway because that all gets packed with insulation and framed. So I will keep making this video as it goes. Okay, folks, after careful consideration, I have determined that I want the 4-foot by 6-foot nesting area to be right here in this location. Justin's digging that down, and then here is the nesting box that's going to go in. Now it's going to be a little higher, so they'll have a good 1.5 feet. But right now it's a 4x6. It's as tall as I am. Made out of pressure treated 2x12s with old Amish 1-inch thick cedar boards on the bottom of it. The reason I put boards on the bottom of it is because I want moisture, excess water and stuff to be able to get through if I dump water on it, but I don't want the tortoises to be able to, you know, dig down to East Jabip either, because these tortoises are known to, you know, keep on going and going and going and going like the Energizer Bunny when it comes to digging. So that's what we did. We marked our location. Justin's digging me a hole, and we are going to put that in, and that's going to be a start of it. So we got a little closer to our goal. We have the floor on this side insulated, and I put sleeper wood down. Well, I need to put 2 more pieces right here, obviously, but for the plywood, because we're going to use tongue and groove plywood for this, I'm debating whether or not I want to use hardy backer on that plywood and then tile it on the floor just to make it waterproof. I'm not sure yet what I want to do, but this is a 4-foot by 6-foot nesting bed, and it's going down now a total of 14 inches because we added wood on the bottom. And then the turtles we'll have a couple more layers of floor on here, so it'll get up closer to where it's only about 1 inch, maybe 1.5 inches that they'll have to step over to get inside. And that little lip's going to help keep this place clean. Right now we're insulating the floor with this. It's a product called Artec by Henry, and it's got a 20-year performance warranty, and it won't mold, and it stays away from insects stay away from it. So right now what we're doing is we're laying lumber down on the ground on this side. This has I don't know if you can see it, but there's like a plastic matting that's locked in tight here. I'm gonna leave it, so when you lay 2x4s down on layout, 16 inches on center on layout, it's called sleeper wood. It's just laying down, and then the plywood gets glued and screwed to the sleeper wood. So I'm in the middle of finishing the framing and finishing the insulating of the floor. Then I got to calculate how many sheets of tongue and groove plywood I need, 3/4 inch for the subfloor, and then I have to figure out how many studs I need to close off these walls and put doors in. Okay, just wanted to give you a little update on the construction of this, because some of you might be wanting to do something like this at home, and I've been doing a little research on it, and I think an insulated floor really helps as far as keeping your animals safe and free from respiratory disease. Plus, I'm going to insulate the walls and the ceiling in the same fashion so that I could put, you know, the most economical amount of electricity in here and keep everybody 85 to 90 on their hot spots and nice and happy. Okay.